Welcome back to the channel, guys. In today's video we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the South Beach Leather, the Rocketeer Billy Campbell brown V-shaped leather jacket. Now, I wasn't planning on purchasing one of these so soon. However, on my last suit up that I did for my Rocketeer, I began to notice that the jacket that I previously owned started to develop some wear spots. Now, this is just a artificial leather one that I had picked up around 6 or 7 years ago. It's held up fairly well till now. And I began to notice also around the edge of the cuffs on the arms, you can see how it's really kind of just peeling away from the material underneath. And then also on the back where the rocket pack kind of rides, it was also starting to wear away. So I decided to start looking around for different options for a new jacket. There are a few options out there when it comes to genuine leather jackets. South Beach Leather is on the lower end. Their jacket currently runs for $170, and although that may seem pricey, there are a couple other makers out there who are selling jackets in the $700, almost $800 range, and that was just kind of out of my price bracket. So I decided to go with South Beach, and we're gonna check it out, see how it is. I went with a size extra small. Their model in this picture, they say, is under their sizing here, is wearing their extra small. The model's height is 6'1". I'm only 5'5". Their chest was 39, mine is about a 40, and their waist is about a 30. And I wanted my jacket to kind of fit a little snug. I didn't want it to have you can kind of tell it's a little, looks maybe a little baggy on him. So I'm hoping that by choosing the same size that it's going to fit my proportions, maybe a little better, but we'll see. Alrighty, I'm quite impressed with how well this looks. It is a little darker color than what my original jacket is, but that's fine. I actually prefer this darker color compared to my original one. Alright, so let's go ahead and try this on. Okay, I went ahead and tossed it on the display for a second, just to kind of give you guys a 360 view. It looks really good. I'm quite impressed. Have a little thread there that I can take care of. No biggie there. This features 2 pockets on the front. I don't believe it has any side pockets. I think it's just these ones right here. Buttons aren't exactly movie accurate, but I may end up redoing these with more movie accurate buttons and doing a magnetic system as far as attaching. You see they're just held on by some thread there, but that might be for a later project. We have a strap there, adjustable straps there. Now I do have the Master Replica's all-metal Rocketeer helmet currently on this stand. We're going to kind of compare these, this jacket with another helmet that I have as well in just a little bit. So alright, let's go ahead and just throw the front bib on real quick and see how that looks. And here we have it with the V-shaped bib on the front. Now I ordered this in the tan color. I'm assuming this is tan, but to me it almost looks brown, which is their other option that they had. However, it might just look darker to me because I'm comparing it to my old jacket, and the colors are quite different. So this might be their tan version. But I've not seen tan or brown next to each other from them, so I can't really say for sure, but I'm pretty sure this is their tan version. Alright, let's go ahead and I'm going to toss it on and we'll do a couple of 360s. Alright, well, I think I made the right choice in going with the extra small. It fits really well. I feel if I'd gone with a small or a medium, it definitely would have been too baggy. Hopefully you guys can hear me with this helmet on. But yeah, really digging it. Go ahead and toss the gloves on. Little side profile there. Yeah, I like it. Definitely a good upgrade for sure. Alright, we're going to go ahead and try on my second Rocketeer helmet and see how that looks. We're also going to put on the leather rocket harness as well to see how that goes with this. Alright, got the second helmet on. Again, feels great. Alright, let's try the rocket pack harness on. Alright, here is the rocket pack harness, also made by South Beach Leather. Now, I did actually, makes me kind of wonder if this is the brown version, because this right here looks like what the tan jacket should have been. And I actually went through with a darker leather dye and dyed the outside to kind of make it darker, so we had a contrast. But I think it still contrasts pretty well, but I'm pretty sure this is what their tan leather looks like. And as you can see, I think this is the more dark brown version. But alright, we're going to go ahead and toss this on and kind of see how the whole thing looks. And here we go with the rocket pack harness. No rocket pack on it yet. I'm still in the process of putting that all together, which will be a future video reveal. But overall, very satisfied. I will probably reach out to them and ask if this is the tan version or if this is the brown version. I was really kind of hoping for the tan version because that more closely matched what he wore in the film. I'm not opposed to the brown, but tan is what I ordered. So if I end up having to maybe return this, I'm not sure. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, but I do know that I got the sizing right. So that was my biggest thing. I'm glad that I went with the right size. Another shot there. Side profile. Cool. All right. Well, hey, thanks for tuning in. Again, the South Beach Leather Billy Campbell, the Rocketeer V-shaped jacket. Pretty awesome. All right. Thanks for tuning in, and I will catch you guys on the next one.